What's up, World Doge family? Today we've got great price action, we've got media outlets releasing news about us, and we've got news about our poker tournaments. So stay tuned for what's coming next. This is the Royal Doge channel. Give yourself the life you deserve. 7% B&B rewards straight into your wallet. Earn whilst you sleep. Join us at theroyaldogetoken.com. If you want to earn some money, like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Let's see what's going on in the market today. Okay guys, so where do I begin today? We've got some great price action, we've got some great news, and we've got news on our influencer that's coming in on our poker tournaments as well. So let's get straight into it. To start with, we're going to go straight to a tweet that was released a couple of hours ago about our first poker tournament. Now it's going to be on the 29th of August at 12 PM Eastern Standard Time. It's open to anyone. There is going to be a 5,000 Doge buy-in, but they're going to have a minimum guaranteed prize pool of 100,000 Doge, which is absolutely insane. It will go higher than that if enough people buy in as well, so it's going to be really good. There's going to be prizes, not just for the first prize, but there's going to be prizes going down the road too. Now, this poker tournament is going to be hosted by none other than the Dogecoin millionaire. And I'm so excited about this. This is such great news for us. I did know it was on the cards because if you went back to my video when we brought a Toro Knight in and I made a video about that, he did mention the Dogecoin millionaire in that video. So I kind of knew that was going to be the influencer that they were going to bring in. And it's great for us. He's got a huge following on Twitter. He's got a large following on YouTube. He's going to be doing a YouTube promo for us. He's going to be probably streaming this tournament live, which will be absolutely amazing to see. All of his followers, all of the Dogecoin holders are now going to be looking at our coin, and this happens in a week. This is going to be an amazing week. If you have been here for a while, you will see that when news is upcoming, this coin soars in anticipation of the news, and this is a big one. And by the way, they're now going to be accepting Dogecoin to be played on our tables. That is massive. With the millions of holders Dogecoin has, this is going to be huge. And Royal Doge is going to be the one to give Dogecoin utility. Dogecoin doesn't have utility. That's its main downfall. You know, it's all on reputation, it's all on hype, and it's all on, you know, the people backing it, which is some very, very serious and influential people are backing Dogecoin. It does have a really, really bright future, and there will be utility coming into that. But little old us, little old Royal Dogecoin are giving them utility by opening up our poker tables and later on our casino to Dogecoin holders. This is incredible. This is really going to boost the coin. It's really going to make things fly. And if that wasn't enough today to get people excited, we've got news articles coming out. We've got news articles in the Daily Herald going on about Royal Dogecoin and giving people the basics, offering the 7% B&B rewards for early investors in crypto, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you can read through these in your own time. I won't bore you with the huge amount of detail they've gone into. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different articles going nationwide, which should really bring in the holders. And I'll be honest, you know, the holders themselves have been increasing naturally over the last few days. You know, up to 1,069 holders now. And the chart is looking amazing today. I'm very happy that we saw this consolidation for the last day and a half. And it has respected a very strong support level, which is great because, you know, if things do go south, if they do go downwards and they hit this level, then, it's got a high possibility that it might stay there and not drop right back down to 2 cent or 1 cent again. We're in our highest highs and we need support. We need a floor level, and we've got that right here. So that is amazing. That's a great springboard to set up on. And I'm going to introduce you to the RSI indicator. Now, you can't trade this coin. You got 15% tax on buy-ins. You got 15% tax on sells. So trading this coin is just about impossible. I come from an FX background where we do a lot of trading, so we use indicators to point to when things are going to change, when the trend patterns are going to reverse and things like that. And I use it here just to kind of give me an idea of what's going to be coming on the next day or so, because you can see where we had this huge increase a couple of days ago. We went into majorly overbought territory, and it had to find a top. It had to stall somewhere and take a breather. But what happened when it took this breather, and I'm oversimplifying things here, guys, because there'll be a lot of new investors that haven't worked with charts before. They haven't worked with an RSI indicator. Basically, it's the relative strength index. So when it's overbought, you can expect people to start selling. And when it goes to oversold, right down at the bottom here, you can expect people to start buying. When there isn't a fundamental catalyst like news coming out or a new influencer coming in, it generally does respect the overbought and oversold areas. It's one of the most powerful indicators you can have out there. And what you can see is, yes, we got overbought here. We got up to 86.4, I think it was. And then it settled down on this support level. Now, if you look at this straight line all the way through here, what happens to the relative strength index? It declines. It goes down and down and down. And what it's doing is it's like a spring. Okay? When it goes down lower and lower and lower, the spring is becoming coiled. It's putting it under pressure. And when it hits the bottom, when it gets back down to a nice range, it blows again. And it started to. You can see here, the last 2 hours, it's actually started to break out of this channel. Now, we're not completely out yet. This is not a breakout right now, because we're still captured by this top line here. It could just go back down and bounce off this support again. But it could also, fly from here. At the minute, it's too early to say, because this channel is pretty much where we're sitting at the top of it now. So we've got to wait. I mean, the relative strength index, we're down to about 65%. That's the higher of normal, but it's absolutely fine. It's not overbought just yet. We could see a breakout here. And I'll be honest with you, with the news that we've heard on Twitter and this morning about the news articles, I am surprised that it didn't rocket up 8 or 9 hours ago. It kind of shows me that not everyone that holds this coin is a member of our Telegram group, because they haven't heard the news yet. If they had heard the news about the Dogecoin millionaire being our influencer, hosting our first poker tournament, and that we've got these national press releases going out, everyone would have bought in. Everyone would have bought in 8-9 hours ago when the news first came out. So I'm guessing it's just kind of a hardcore group on Telegram, and a majority of our holders are just kind of just out there in the Google space, out there in the YouTube space. This is why we need you guys to like and subscribe and comment on all these videos. Give the YouTube algorithm every excuse to push us out there so we can reach as many Doge holders as we can. Because if they hear this news, they're going to get excited. Okay? If they can see this RSI tumbling down when we're just sitting level for a day and a half, coiling up like a spring, getting ready to shoot off like a rocket, they'll get excited, they'll buy more bags, they'll push their friends to us, etc. So it's really important that we get these videos out there, guys. This is why we make them. Okay? We're here to inform our holders. And the holders that are in our Telegram group are not representative of all the holders within our Doge. It's probably only about 10% of the Royal Doge holders actually are actively in the Telegram group. If you've spent any time in there yourself, you know this. So today we've kind of got two options here. Okay, we're comfortably within the RSI neutral zone, if you want to call it that. We could actually go up here and hit highest high after highest high. Or we could just settle still within this consolidation channel that we've built for ourselves. Just because it's gone above these little candles here doesn't mean that it's going to break out. It's got every possibility, now it's hit the top of our highest high where we were before, that it could just drop back down to this support level and bounce around that for another day or two. And you know what? That wouldn't be a bad thing. We're holding the gains that we've secured over the last few days. We're not dropping back down. We're not dropping by 50%. I mean, this coin has shot up by 20% in the past 2 or 3 hours. That's huge. Because you've got to remember, guys, in an ideal world, everybody who owns this coin wants this coin to do well. And everyone that holds this coin, in theory, they would just keep it. They wouldn't sell. They would just buy our Doge, okay? And they'd buy more. And then the friends would buy more. And the chart would have no red on it at all. It would just be green candle after green candle. And it would just continue to climb. But in reality, that is not what happens. In reality, people look at indicators like this. And they see that it's overbought right up here. And they think, oh crap, that's going to have to come back down again. And they expect the price chart to go back down again. But it doesn't always go back down. It doesn't always follow these indicators. As you can see here, we stayed level. And the RSI plummeted, which is what we want. We want this RSI to be low. So then it's got the room to grow. So in reality, people look at these indicators and they think it's not going to go up any higher than this. I'm going to sell my bags. I'm going to keep my profit. And this is how life works within the charts. It's all based on psychology, which I've mentioned before. If the run-up is too good, you'll have a pullback. And that's healthy. That's what we need. But this kind of consolidation, I wouldn't call this a pullback. I wouldn't call this a dip. This is just a day and a half of consolidation over a weekend. So that's absolutely amazing. I expect prices over the next week to surge in anticipation of what's going to happen when the Dogecoin millionaire comes in, hosts this poker tournament, and he opens the doors to millions of Dogecoin holders. Because after the tournament, okay, we're going to hit mainstream. I can't believe we've managed to get Dogecoin involved in this so early on, within the first month of this coin being available. I was expecting 6 months or maybe a year, before we could get such an established influencer in Dogecoin and such an established coin itself in with our project. Absolutely amazing. I see huge things over the next week. So hold strong, guys. When you see a consolidation like this, don't freak out and sell your bags because you think that's just as far as it's going to go. Okay? Drop an RSI indicator, see what's happening there. If you see this sitting level, if you see the RSI indicator going down, you know it's gearing up. It's getting ready for another blow. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the comments. But let's get these videos into the algorithm. Let's get it pushed out to people that don't know about us. And let's get it pushed out to our other holders that need a bit of support, that need a bit of reassurance on the down days or on the flat days. Because don't get me wrong, people that don't look at the charts, people that aren't members of our Telegram group, they're buying in here. They're seeing 100% rise, and then they're seeing another day and a half of nothing. They don't understand its consolidation. They don't understand that the indicators are dropping, ready for another breakout. They just see the huge rise, they see it go flat, they think it's all over. They have no idea what's coming. So if we can push these videos out to them, guys, we can educate them, we can reassure them, and we can support them in their journey. Because forget where's my Lambo. Forget, sunning yourself on the sunny beaches of Mexico. They're small dreams compared to what this coin's going to be. Alright, you're going to be sitting on your private yacht in the Maldives. It's time to upgrade. your ambitions with this, because this coin is going to be huge. Absolutely monstrous. The daily volume alone is sitting comfortably at $423,000. And let me remind you that a week ago we were sat at $65,000. And I've seen coins that are in the top 100 of all cryptos just a year ago sit at $50 to $100, $1,000, $10,000 a day for months. It's shocking to me how quickly this project has grown. If coins that are sitting with under $1,000 being traded in it every day just a year ago, and they're now in the top 100, imagine how far we can go with a 423,000 daily volume a month, less than a month, 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks after its creation. In a year's time, that daily volume is going to be in the billions, and we're going to be sat up there in the top 100 or higher, because we have a really good utility straight out from day one. We've got really great devs. We've got devs that are pushing all the time, and they've got a sense of humour. Stay strong, guys. Stay royal. And don't forget, the future is bright. The future is Royal Doge.